Hello everyone, I am Olivia with oraclebyolivia.com and Oracle by Olivia on Facebook. And this is a pick a pile, so this is a timeless reading. And this is a quick pick a pile. So there's 3 piles and there's 3 cards in each pile, and each pile is from a different deck. So each pile has 3 cards from the same deck. So this is the first pile. This is the second pile. Oops. And this is the third pile. Okay. So decide which pile you want, and maybe you'd ask a question, and then you can pick which pile you feel drawn to. Okay, so pile 1, the first card is Dancing in the Rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. All right. So this says it's time to break free. It is time to follow your heart's desires. What is it that you desire to create for yourself? What is it? What kind of life do you want to live for yourself? You've got the dolphin energy here. I love dolphins. And they're saying, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be true to your heart. Yeah, and it's time to break free from your limiting beliefs. It's time to break free from whatever you think is holding you back. It's time to let that energy go. Take note. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. All right. So you might have this energy of feeling like okay, so there you have all this noise in your head that's keeping you from expressing your true happiness and doing what it is that you truly desire. And this is saying, like, it's time to quiet these thoughts in your head so that you can create something better for yourself, so that you can really hear what your heart is desiring. Okay? So that you can hear better, so you're hearing with your heart. Keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So maybe by all this stuff that's going on in your head, all this self-talk that isn't really of your highest good, it's time to put that in check. It's time to check yourself. And you might be moving into something too quickly, maybe moving into something that you really don't want to do, but it feels like the comfortable choice. It feels like it feels like the secure or safe choice, but you need to quiet all the noise in your head. Maybe do a meditation. You could do one of my sound healings on my channel, and just get quiet and really listen to what your heart's desires. Listen to what you really want. Okay, so what is it that you really want to create for yourself? Okay. All right, group one. So those are your messages. Listen to your heart and keep your thoughts in check, and so that you can really hear what you need to hear, so you can hear spirit, so you can hear your higher self, so that you can really move forward in the best possible way for yourself and others. Okay. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you, group one. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group two. So if these are the cards you picked, these are the Starseed Oracle cards. They are by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. Okay, so let's see here. The first card, the Golden Children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Ooh. Okay, so the card, the Golden Children, inner child. So this could talk about doing inner child work. This could talk about maybe your child. This could be talking about you being someone who has the ability to be very tender and have some rare gifts. These golden children, I'm going to look it up. These golden children, we're brought here for a reason, and you might be one of the golden children. So let's read what it says. Let's see if I can find it. Ugh, jeez. Okay. Golden children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so, if they're not supported in the right way, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as the new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning. To treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love. To nurture and nourish it. To give it every chance to it. To see the world through the innocence of a child. To see yourself and all others as innocent children. To remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best, and if they're treated with a tender heart, they'll not harden as the journey through this great adventure called life. And it says, how can you treat yourself or others more tenderly? So I feel like this card is about you needing to develop your gifts. If you have a child, they are probably gifted, they are probably new to Earth, and they are probably needing some, if they're struggling in school, then it's time to try a new approach to try to help meet their different needs as a golden child. This is also about doing inner child healing work and nurturing any, creative ideas that you have personally. So this card is going to, mean something different for everyone, because whether it's your child or you don't have children as yourself, or if you do have children but it's referring to you, If you have children, it might be referring to you and yourself about how you need to develop your gifts more or work on them more, nurture your creative ideas, and nurturing your children, and seeing if, and then just in general, seeing if there's anyone that needs extra nurturing. Where can you give someone some extra nurturing? Or if you're needing some extra nurturing, to reach out and ask someone to, to be there for you. All right. The next card is perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. So you might want to take a step back after hearing about that first card and see where it fits into your situation and gain some perspective. You're gonna create, want to get an observer's mind. Observe yourself. Observe where you need to nurture yourself. Observe where you need to be nurtured, where others need to be nurtured, where maybe if you have children where they need some more nurturing, where maybe if they do struggle in school, how can you teach them in a different way? What is it that they are really interested in? How can you help honor that and help them be able to really develop their own creativity and their own gifts and their own imagination. And then we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Ooh. All right, so it's time to do some star bathing. So go outside and look up at the stars. Maybe some light codes will come down. The crystal grid. So you got this person is laying down here. You see that? This person laying down here. And maybe if you can't, where I am, I'm not going to be going outside at night and laying down. It's winter and it's cold. But if you want to, by all means, go for it. But you could lay down in your bed or on your floor, and you could lay some crystals on you, to help align your chakras, to help activation. If it is cold where you are, bundle up and go outside and just gaze up at the stars and ask for a transmission or an activation of the highest love and light to come to you through the stars, and then maybe meditate on that to see what comes to you. So I feel like there's a lot of nurturing that needs to go on. There's some creative ideas that you need to nurture, that your child needs to nurture, or someone in your life. And really take a step back to gain some perspective to see who is it that needs this extra nurturing. Is it you? Is it someone else? Is it you and someone else? And how can you help with that? And the star bathing is going to help you. It's going to help you gain more knowledge. It's going to help you strengthen these gifts that you have, or figure out what these gifts are. And also you might want to take your child outside to look at the stars too, and ask that a transmission and activation of the highest love and light, you always make sure you say of the highest love and light, come down to help your child too. So, and you don't have to go outside to do that. You could certainly just be inside and ask for that kind of activation. All right, group 2. So those are the messages I have for you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, group 3. All right. So if you picked these group 3, the cards you're getting are Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And so these are your messages. All right, so we got the card Peace in the protection position. So this card says that it's time to create peace within yourself and within your environment. It's time to find some peace. So maybe you've been feeling really kind of scattered and all over the place, and you've been feeling kind of like things are a bit chaotic. And so it's time to try to do whatever you can to bring more peace into your being, into your environment, into your experience. What can you do of those things that feel chaotic? Is there anything that you can just set aside and not worry about right now? What are the things that you can let go of? What are the things like, I always forget it, but the serenity prayer, I always forget exactly how it goes, but the serenity prayer of, you know, please bring me the ability to know the difference between the things I can change and the things that I can't change. Of course, the serenity prayer is much more, is much better. But to have the wisdom to know the difference of the things that you can change and the things that you can't change. So what are the things that you can change to help bring more peace into your environment? And what are the things that you can't change? And those things that you can't change, to learn how to kind of go with the flow of it. And to kind of just go with it, because if it's not something you can change, well, you know, maybe the only thing you can change is how you're reacting to the situation and how you're feeling about it. All right. Okay, the next card is TikTok. This card says that you might be feeling like you're running out of time, like there isn't enough time to get everything done that you want to get done. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have enough time to get all the energetic upgrades and healing that you want to get done before Ascension. But this card is saying that there is plenty of time. There is plenty of time for you to get everything done that you need to get done. So don't rush. Everything will happen in divine timing, and just try to go with the flow. Okay, and so then this card says is Loyal Heart. So this card is asking you to be loyal to your heart. This card was in the reverse position, so this card could be, you know, where are you not being loyal to yourself? Where are you not being maybe loyal to others? Who might not be loyal to you? Who might not be telling you the truth about a situation? If you've had some inkling that someone isn't honest with you, then this card in the reverse position is a confirmation that you're right. They haven't been honest with you. But you know, where as a general reading, really, where can you be more loyal to yourself, to your heart's desires, to what you want? And so, like, there are things that I think, you know, when this peace card comes up in the protection position, there are things that you need to let go of so that you aren't feeling so scattered, so your energy isn't all over the place. What is it that you really want to be doing? Who is it that you really want to be? How can you be more loyal to your heart? What would make you feel better within your own heart space? And just know that you aren't running out of time. You aren't running out of time, and things are going to happen in divine timing. So don't feel like you have to rush to create this peace, okay? Like it takes practice. It takes practice to learn to be mindful of your thoughts and feelings and actions. It takes practice to, you know, get good at anything, right? So just be patient with yourself. Have patience for yourself, and know that you aren't running out of time, and everything will happen in divine timing. And stay true to your heart. You matter. You are worthy. Stay true to your heart. All right, group 3. These are the messages that I have for you, and I thank you so very much for being here, and I will see you next time.